In this video, we'll cover some options to make a standard Canvas quiz a little more secure to prevent student cheating. So to get started, I already prepared a quiz for us to use in this example. It's a simple 16-question quiz about world history. It's not yet published, but I'm going to go through and edit it before we do so. So I'll edit this quiz by clicking Edit. Let's take a look at a few of the options. First, I'm giving my students ample time to take the quiz, but not allowing it to be open for too long. In the instructions, I say the quiz is available from 9 a.m. on Thursday until 9 p.m. on Sunday. And I have set the available from and to dates to correspond to that information. This will prevent students from taking the quiz a little too early. Next, I'm going to shuffle my answers on all my multiple choice questions. This way, students will see the answers in different orders. Next, we'll do a time limit for this quiz. We'll talk about this later, but for now, we'll assume that this quiz is only going to have 10 questions, and I want my students to have 2 minutes per question. So I'll give them a 20-minute timer to take this quiz. I'm not going to allow my students multiple attempts, and I will allow them to see their answers because I'd like them to see where they were right and wrong, but I'm going to prevent them from seeing their right and wrong answers until after the quiz is already due. So this quiz is going to be due on Sunday, so I'm going to let them get in and look at the right answers the next day on Monday. I'm also not going to let the question and answers sit out for too long because I don't want students to go back through them too much later. So I'll only keep their access open until the end of the week. Next, I'll restrict the students to only taking one question at a time, and I'll prevent them from backtracking. This will make sure the students have to finish their answer before moving on. Before I save, I'm going to go over to questions, and we're going to do one more thing. As we discussed before, there are currently 16 questions, each worth 1 point in my exam. The last of my questions is an important matching question that I want all of my students to take. However, the other 15 are less important, so I'm going to create a question group and randomize which of these 15 questions my students see. To ensure that every student sees a slightly different version of the quiz, I'll only require the quiz to ask each of them 10 of those 15 questions. So to do this, I'm going to go to the bottom and press New Question Group, and we'll call this Main Group. We'll have it pick 10 questions and give the students 1 point each. Then I'll create the group and slowly start dragging each of the questions into this question group. No student will get the same questions, and no student will get any of the same questions in any of the same order. Once I'm finished changing my questions, I can click Save. Once you're finished, make sure you publish the quiz so your students can start taking it.